Hey there. I just got out of the shower and I'm about to begin oiling my skin as part of my daily practice and wanted to make this quick video to share with you a lymphatic massage that I do and recommend for my clients for the face. So this is going to help you fight off colds and the flu a bit more easily. Lymph tends to collect in certain cavities in our sinuses, and some gentle massage is really effective at improving our immune system, strengthening our resistance to those bugs. So you can use a warm sesame seed oil. I am using a particular formula made by one of my favorite Ayurvedic vendors, Sharada Remedies. This is a beautiful night and day face oil they make, blended with Ayurvedic herbs and the addition of some jasmine essential oil. I really enjoy this. So it's just what I personally use in my practice, and you're welcome to try it. By the way, I don't get any kickbacks for mentioning these products here. And this just comes in a small bottle with a dropper. So I'm going to put a few drops into the palm of my hand and rub them together to distribute them evenly. And then simply make some broad strokes on the face to distribute the oil before beginning the actual massage. My skin's really dry from the cold weather that we've had these last 2 days. And once you have the oil on, you're going to begin by using your finger pads here, these 3 or 4 fingers on the hand, and begin working from the inner brow out to the temples. I'll use the opposite hand for each side, so it's kind of this diagonal action, and gently but firmly press down as I move from the inner brow out to the temple area. Just gently working any stagnant mucus or lymph that may have gotten accumulated in the area. This is a wonderful practice also for managing headaches, eye strain from lots of screen use. Helps diminish wrinkles and keep a nice luster to the skin. After doing that, maybe 20, 30 times, I'll switch sides and work in the opposite. In Ayurvedic medicine, there are lots of energy points on the body. We call them marma points, or marmani is the plural form. There are 37 marmini in the head and neck, each corresponding to a different physiological function and therapeutic value. These vital energy points anatomically are where bone, tendon, vein, and artery often meet. These are vital points on the body where life force energy or prana flow. So injury to these points in the body can be quite disadvantageous. Can be lethal, in fact, according to Sushruta, one of the ancient Vedic sages. So after you've worked the brow space out to the temple, sometimes I like to use 2 fingers and create this little windshield wiper action. So lovely. And then here by the temples, I'll use my index and middle fingers and do some gentle circles around the temple space. One of the Ayurvedic marma points here is called Shanka. This is a wonderful point to gently massage if you're feeling like you might be fighting off something, just to help boost the lymphatic system. Also, it's located near the ear canal, which is one of the anatomical sites of Vata dosha. So massaging this area by the temples, in front of the ears, is a really nice way to help bring balance to Vata. Any anxiety or dizziness, vertigo, these are common symptoms that massaging this marma point can help with. And then using some gentle, but again, firm pressure, I'm going to pull my finger pads down the jawline toward the neck and collarbone. And then lift them up and again press and drag down. This is an area here that tends to often be where things get a little backed up in terms of mucus and fluid, especially when we're fighting off an infection. We also have a strong jaw muscle here, the masseter muscle, which often with stress and our lives can get very tight with some subconscious clenching or grinding of the teeth. So just gently helping to pull that lymph down that we've collected from midline. And then after working those frontal sinuses above the brow, we're now going to do the same thing underneath for these two sinuses, the sagittal sinuses. So using, again, your finger pads in a row, working from midline of the body out to the edges. And just following that cheekbone around into that temple and ear area. Really taking your time, maybe doing 20 or 30 strokes before switching and going to the other side. And after you've done that for a few moments on both sides, I like to use those finger pads to continue massaging just beyond and over the jawbone. So right where this corner is here of your jawbone, right in that space, there's a bony prominence here called the mastoid process behind the ear. And you're going to be working very gently in a combing-like fashion, hand over hand, continuing to draw that lymph down the cervical glands. So working from midline, helping it over that bump where it tends to accumulate and get stuck, and then gently combing down from the mastoid process in a smooth and gentle fashion. I also like to add some occasional tapping motion here to again help just get things moving along. And then again, down here, you're going to continue combing that action down the neck to the top of your collarbone here. Add some gentle taps. And then gently massage and press from midline out to the edges here. Now, you have a lot of neck muscles that attach to the collarbone here. You have a lot of nerves that come through the shoulder and under the collarbone here. So we don't want to be digging really deep into the collarbone. You just want to use the flat part of your finger pads and gently move from midline of the body out to the sides. And after you've done that, make sure you go to the other side. tend to find these percussive actions of tapping is a really nice way to help balance Kapha dosha and its slow, stagnant quality. There you have it. So I hope that helps. Go ahead and explore that. Let me know how things go. And if you like this video, go ahead and share it and like it. I hope to make more of them. Namaste.